All right, a lot of big rivalry matchups, of course, headlined by this one. But there's also a big one happening in Macon, and that's where we find our very own Connor Hines. Connor, what do you have for us?
Oh, Frank, you guys got a pretty big rivalry game up there. We've got a pretty big rivalry game right here. Stratford hosting Tattnall tonight in Macon, and the Tattnall Trojans picking up their second win of the year last week over Frederica. And you probably already know a thing or two about the history of this Tattnall program. 11 state championships, and this year's Trojans team, well, they're doing something to honor the success of all those past teams. Check it out. At Tattnall Square Academy, you'll see the Trojans tee in lots of places. But one place you won't, on the sides of their football helmets.
I believe in tradition. I think it's a big thing, and so when we got here, we brought in some people that played for Coach Hester, that coached with Coach Hester, and so it came in decision of what we were going to do for our helmets.
Yes, that Coach Hester.
I'm so proud of these young men, what they've done tonight.
The same one that led the Trojans to each of their 11 state championships, the first of which came in 1988, when a late arrival on helmet stickers turned into a Tattnall tradition.
I didn't order the stickers on time. So when we got ready to put stickers on the helmets, the guy said, "Coach, where's the stickers?" I said, "Well, we're going to have to earn them this year." Well, it was 1988, and that was the year we went undefeated and won a state championship. And so about the third game, the stickers came in. I said, "Y'all ready to put them on?" The guy said, "No, Coach, we don't want them on." So, we never put them back on after that.
It seemed to work out pretty well for Coach, so today's Trojans are doing the same. And in the process, hoping to bring that same tenacity that Coach Abernathy remembers having to face as a player at Mount DeSales.
They weren't fun to play because we got beat, but they were definitely fun to watch. It was constant running down your throat. A lot of times the opposing team may have better athletes, but his teams were always well coached. They were always, just had grit and tenacity.
And there are some similarities between the two. Tattnall still runs the triple option just like Coach Hester did.
You think you did your job and tackle the guy you were supposed to, and lo and behold, somebody would sneak out with the ball somewhere and then to be a touchdown.
And besides the X's and O's too. Just ask Tristan Turner, whose dad played for Coach Hester.
When it came game time, the games were easy. He always talks about how we don't always fly to the football, but when we do fly to the football, we do good on defense. And when he was in school, that was Coach Hester's motto, everyone fly to the football.
He did do it the right way. Did it the right way for years.
And this year's Trojans still trying to do the same.
I think you've got to have something to hang on to and something to keep doing.
Coach Hester never put the stickers back on, and guess what? They won 10 more state championships. So this year's Tattnall team trying to get one step closer tonight against the Stratford Eagles. Of course, we'll have highlights of it coming up later tonight at 11:35, live at Cantrell Stadium in Macon. Connor Hines, 13 WMAZ Sports.